See, Jesus revealed a Father who becomes our Father. And so Jesus came and he said, this is what the Father is like. This is what the good Father is. So when you have need in your life, who do you ask when you're a kid? There's some things only the Father can give you. There's some things that you've been seeking in your life that only the Father can give you. And the reason why you're so stressed out is because you've been looking for that fulfillment in all the wrong places. Only God can give you peace. He's praying to the Father and he says this, I have revealed you to them and I will continue to do so. Hey, Dad, they're going to understand you because they understand me. Now, because of that, we have access to the covenant-keeping God. We have the God who made all these covenants throughout the Old Testament, all of his promises, all of his characteristics. Guess what God says? He says, that's who I am. It wasn't just something I did, it's who I was. So whenever you go, when you're experiencing lack in your life, he says, I am Yahweh Jireh. I am the Lord, your provider. Whenever you're experiencing sickness or disease, he says, I am Yahweh Rapha. I am your healer. So if you're sick, the first phone call you need to make is not to the doctor. It's to the Word of God and say, Lord, you are Yahweh provider. You will provide the needs that I have. And you can say, Lord, you are Yahweh Rapha. You are the Lord my healer. So when you're praying, don't go, Lord, why? Why am I going through this? It's just so hard. You can just say, Lord, you're in covenant with me. Yahweh Rapha, you're the Lord my healer. I want to see you, Lord, in my life. Whenever you're going through defeat, whenever you feel like everything's fallen around you, you can say, Lord, you are Yahweh Nisi. You are the Lord my banner. You are my victory banner. You have already waved the flag of victory. You've already stood up on that hill and waved that flag and said, I've won the war. I've won the battle. And you can point to Jesus and go, Lord, you are Yahweh Nisi. You are my banner. You are my victory. Whenever you're struggling with some sin issues and you feel like your heart isn't bent the right way, you can say, Lord, you are Yahweh Kadesh. You are my sanctifier. Whenever you're anxious and you're stressed out, you can say, Lord, you are Yahweh Shalom. You are God, my peace. Whenever you're lacking leadership in your life, you can look into Psalm 23 and you can say, Lord, you are Yahweh Ra. You are my shepherd. You are the leading one. Whenever you are forgetting who and whose you are, you can say, Lord, you are Yahweh Sitkanu. You are my righteousness. Whenever you feel alone and afraid, you can say, Lord, you are Yahweh Shema. You are the Lord who is ever present. You are there. This is the God of covenant. He has made these promises within his nature for you to access him at any time. And it's all done because Jesus went to the cross to reconcile you. Not just so you can have a Bible to carry around, but that you can have a name that you can call on.